everybody. Welcome to Hey, We're Talking. It's the show where you don't get to decide what we talk about. It's fun. Trust me.
Way to take the power away from everybody.
Hey, free speech first.
You
man.
mean nothing, audience. No.
No, they mean everything.
They do.
All right. So, before we jump into the show, you know what I'm going to tell you about GameFly. Going to do it. Why not?
Do it.
I think it's important, since they sponsor the show, that we give them the love that they deserve.
True.
We could be like Wayne's World and say, I will bow to no sponsors, and hold up a GameFly. You guys don't even know what I'm talking about, do you? Have you seen Wayne's World?
Yeah, party time, excellent.
Do you remember when they said they wouldn't bow to any sponsors, and they ate Doritos and drank Pepsi and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah.
Nope.
Okay.
I don't. But
All right. Lost on Bob, as usual. Jeez. I got to tell you, that's one of the biggest redeeming factors of having Derek on the show, besides his beautifulness, is that he knows what I'm talking about. He understands. He's actually watched movies.
He gets bi-weekly haircuts.
I know. I wish I could do that. I got to be honest with you.
Well, you
He
just
always
get a
looks fresh and
you
clean.
You just do a Flowbee once a month.
No, I just cut my hair when I get tired of it.
I gotta say, I think Bob's a lot better looking than me.
I don't think so.
I don't
You got
know.
this beard thing going. You got nice eyebrows. Got this hair.
You look really younger than him for some reason, Derek.
You do.
Must
You're
be the
like-
light. It's kind of poor lighting around here.
I think it's your outstanding audio that does it.
Outstanding audio and just this voluptuous personality.
That's what it is. Okay. The show is sponsored by Gamefly.com. We've told you about Gamefly, but if you're unfamiliar with Gamefly, it is a service where you can get video games and movies, but primarily the idea is to get video games. You can have them for as long as you'd like. When you're done playing with them, send them back and get a new one delivered to your door. You don't have to go anywhere. You can be a hermit for the rest of your life if you have Gamefly.com. So go and get this special offer that is for you, the Hey We're Talking audience. That is GameflyOffer.com/HWT. You will get 30 days free. 30 days free to try it out. You don't have to sign anything. You don't have to do anything. All you have to do is get a free trial from Gamefly. That is GameflyOffer.com/HWT. Try it out. See what you think. If you don't like it, that's okay. If you do, which you're going to, let's be real, you're going to keep doing it, and you're going to be playing a lot of video games this year, and your wife's probably going to get mad at you.
Yeah, but don't be a hermit. You know, you should probably go out and be with people and socialize and everything.
If you look at some of these people on YouTube that are hermits, they're making $12 million a year playing these games online. So
you gotta strike a balance though. And I don't think we're gonna make $1 million. I
I would like to make the $12 million playing video games.
That'd be pretty awesome.
Gamefly takes care of my video game needs, and I pay them a measly amount of money and make $12 million a year on YouTube.
That'd be perfect.
Sounds good. All right. So today we're going to talk about GameflyOffer.com/HWT. Today we're going to talk about wrestlers in movies. Now, just to get it out of the way right at the beginning, part of the reason that we're going to talk about this is because we have one of the biggest Hollywood stars in the world today is a former wrestler and still kind of shows his face in there every once in a while in the WWE, and that is Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. This guy is living on top of the world. I mean, we're at the point now where people are saying, hey, Rock, run for president of the United States so we can get rid of Trump. Now, I don't think Rock's going to do that this time. I think he's going to get ready for 2024 or whatever that's going to be. But, yeah, there's a good chance that The Rock could actually become the president of the United States. You think I'm kidding? I'm not.
That would be a total popularity contest right there.
And that was predicted in Idiocracy,
Yes, it was.
that Mike Judge film, where in the future a professional wrestler was the president. But The Rock is no longer a wrestler. He is an actor. Stars in a HBO show, Ballers.
Yep,
which is a great
good show. Love it.
Comes on right after Game of Thrones.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Or right before.
I
After.
This is
I've
a
seen
Game
season
of
one.
Thrones free zone.
which, well, Game of Thrones is like the greatest show
No.
ever made, but
No.
Ballers is a great little comedy, great show. Watch it. It's a dramedy, I guess you would call it. You know how HBO does their thing. They mix the elements of drama and comedy all in the same time.
Yeah.
It's a good show.
Bob, you've got some people from Ford Motor Company rolling in the background now, not just The Rock, just so you know. So anyway, The Rock is in Ballers. He's been in the Fast and the Furious movies, which I used to bag on, but I now have watched every single one of them.
And you love them.
They were enjoyable. I'm not going to say that I love them, but yes. And The Rock has done some pretty good stuff on Saturday Night Live in the past. Pretty funny.
The
when he
Rock,
did
the Rock's
The Rock
humor
Obama.
is hilarious. Yeah,
Yeah.
The Rock's humor is hilarious.
He's just
Yes.
he's got that it factor, and he's built. Oh my gosh,
He's a beast.
dude! Yeah, he's very very.
Did y'all
good.
see him in Central Intelligence?
Yeah.
Yes.
Kevin Hart?
That was
That
funny.
was-
that was really good.
Very funny.
That was such a good movie.
Where he played just kind of this wussy guy,
played
but a
dork.
BA at the same time.
Yeah.
You know, just it
Yeah.
was awesome.
Here's what's funny. We talk about my dad on this show from time to time. Mom and Dad came to visit us in South Carolina, and we were like, "Hey, you want to watch a movie?" And they said, "Sure." I said, "This movie, Central Intelligence, it's hilarious. I think you guys will love it." Now, see, I have no filter, so I don't think about what's in these movies. My parents, on the other hand, have like the strictest filter in the world. So every swear word, every single thing dirty that happens, it's just like, "Oh, Scotty,
God.
Scotty, what? Oh." And my dad's like, "Doggone it." And he gets like, "What is this crap?" And I'm like, "It's
Helen,
funny.
what did we do wrong with our boy, Helen?
My mom's
Ugh.
name is not Helen, you weirdo."
Well, it sounded. I didn't want to say your mom's name. I don't know it, but I just
Becky.
figured that'd be a good name.
You can say Becky. It'll make her excited if she hears her name on the show.
But
Say hi
I
to
mean,
her.
Becky?
Yeah,
Becky's
see,
an
Derek
absolute-
said hi. Bob, say hi to my mom.
Hi, Becky. No, I can't. I can't say it like that. It's your mom.
We'll say it nice.
Hi, Miss Donnelly.
Mrs.
I can't say.
She's a
Mrs.
Mrs.
Donnelly.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't say Becky. It just sounds weird.
What would you call
It-
my dad, Mr. Donnelly?
Sir, I call him sir.
Yeah, you better. Watch out.
But
He'll put you in
well,
your
if
place.
I ever have the honor to meet your parents, I would be respectful. And then your dad would yell at me about smoking and drinking beer, and then I'd be like, "Sir."
He'd pick on you and
know.
make you laugh is what he would do. He wouldn't be mean to you.
And then I'd break up my Bible app and we'd talk about it.
Oh boy. Jeez. Okay. Let's get back to the show. So The Rock, has been in a lot of things. He actually has I didn't see this one. Baywatch came out. I
Yeah,
didn't see
that's that. I don't. Has it come out already, or
Yeah,
is it
yeah.
set,
It's
ready to
out.
come out?
It's out. It's going to be out on DVD eventually, but it must have bombed in the theater. But his most recent one that was a big hit was The Fate of the Furious was the big one. So
Yep. Haven't seen that yet, but
it was pretty good. So I wanted to talk about some other people. Derek brought somebody up. I'll let him share from Guardian. This is the guy from Guardians of the Galaxy that I was actually pretty surprised how this guy's career has taken off in movies and stuff like that. Derek, do you remember his name?
Dave Bautista.
Correctamundo. Yes.
Also went as Bautista.
Yeah.
When he was wrestling.
Yeah.
I never really found him that compelling. Maybe kind of like a Randy Orton, similar build.
Yeah.
Just they were big guys, but kind of light on the personality, which is what you're looking for when you're watching wrestling on the television. But apparently he's a good actor, and his career's heading in the right direction.
He's in a lot of stuff, dude. It's crazy.
yeah, his character in Guardians of the Galaxy. I'll be honest, I didn't know that was Batista. I had no clue. I didn't even think about who played that character. But now looking at the picture of Batista I just pulled up, I'm like, oh yeah, that's totally him.
Yeah.
And he does a great job acting. I mean, his character in Guardians of the Galaxy is just, I mean, that's just such a great character that I think anybody with that physique would love to play if they had some sort of personality.
Yeah. The other the other person that I was thinking of that is in a movie that was funny that he's in a movie is Shawn Michaels has been showing up in these Christian movies, like the movies that are like Christian. I don't know how else to say it.
He's probably hooked up with Kirk Cameron.
I think he is rolls in that circle. I'm pretty sure that Shawn Michaels professes to be a Christian. He's in this. The newest one he was in is called this movie. It's called The Resurrection of Gavin Stone, and Shawn Michaels is in that, which I just find that crazy that Shawn Michaels is in that movie.
Well, Shawn Michaels, man, he was a wrestler for a long time, and then after many back injuries, he had to retire, and he was told that if he ever wrestled again, he'd be, crippled basically.
Yeah.
And then as technology and everything like that enhanced, he was able to get a surgery and basically correct some of his back issues, and then he wound up coming back to wrestling.
Yeah. So my first experience, and hopefully you guys can remember this, but in a Rocky movie, I believe it was Rocky 3. Do you remember the wrestler that was in Rocky 3? It was an exhibition match between Rocky and a wrestler, and his name was Thunderlips in Rocky 3. None other than Hulk Hogan.
I was going to ask. I know Mr. T was in there
not
too,
a wrestler.
wasn't he?
No, but he's not a wrestler.
Well, he was in wrestling.
Yeah, but he wasn't a wrestler. He was Clubber Lang, yes, but
yeah, Hulk Hogan. Yeah, he had a pretty good career in the '90s, starting some goofy comedies, and had his own TV show.
Yes, he
Thunder
did.
in Paradise.
See, look at this. You
Wow.
know,
I used to watch it. Hulk Hogan in a boat.
You know who his serious movies are completely stupid. I think I'm going to get in trouble for this. John Cena's serious movies are stupid, like where they're action movies or whatever. They suck. But he's done some comedic roles. One was in what's Amy Schumer, that movie she did? Oh gosh, I can't remember the name of it now. Dang it. Anyway, someone's going to remember the name of it. But he was in that, and he was great. He was hilarious in that. And then he's at the end of the Will Ferrell movie where he's like the stepdad with Mark Wahlberg. You guys don't know this one either? Do you remember that movie?
I remember the movie, but I don't know the name.
John Cena shows up at the end. It's Daddy's Home. Yeah. In Daddy's Home, at the very end, spoiler alert, John Cena shows up, and it's pretty funny. Anyway, there you go. So those are my ones that I'm remembering really well. You guys have any other movies that you remember? Another one came to mind, but I'll let you guys.
I remember Bam Bam Bigelow had a cameo in Major Payne.
Really?
For a few seconds, yeah. The kids hired him to beat up Major Payne, I do believe, unless I'm completely mistaken. But I think it did not work out. And then I think another wrestler that just had a movie come out on Netflix that I need to watch, an action film, is Bill Goldberg.
What? He has action movies?
Yeah. It just was released. I need to look that up.
Bob, what do you got?
I've got one for you. So, do you guys know which wrestler played Super Shredder in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #2, Secret of the Ooze?
Kevin Nash.
Very good, Derek.
Woo!
Look at that. Woo!
Derek knows his wrestling. I got one for you guys.
Or his Ninja Turtle movies.
Who was in Predator? It's on your tongue. I saw you starting to do it. Who is it?
I don't know.
Jesse the Body Ventura.
Oh.
There you go.
Right.
I kind of forget him as being a wrestler, even
he's
though he
such a
was.
freak now. He's a
well,
nut.
he just he got into the whole political thing and all this stuff, and I just don't.
Governor.
I don't really think about him as a wrestler anymore.
Kevin Nash was also in Magic Mike XXL, just so you guys know. I never saw it, but I just was scrolling through some stuff, and I was like, what?
He was in a movie called Family Plan as well.
Wow.
I don't. I've no.
You know
I've
who
no,
else has movies out that are really stupid too? Is Triple H did a bunch of them that are just dumb. He's like The Nanny, or it's like those weird movies like that. Okay, anybody else? Come on, guys, throw one out there.
Nah,
I got another one for you. I got
Go
another
ahead.
one. Do you guys remember who was in Spider-Man? The very first
Oh,
Spider-Man.
Macho Man.
Yes.
Macho Man.
Yes.
Yeah.
Boom. Come on, Bob. I thought you were going to be reeling these off, baby.
no.
Well-
You know a wrestler who has played in a lot of movies, and you may or may not know the wrestler, and you definitely won't know the movies. Is Al Snow? Do you remember Al Snow? He's the guy that walked around with the head.
I don't
No?
know.
What
No.
movies
He's
has he
been in tons of movies. Alice D, Sword Bearer, With You Around, Money Shot,
Nobody
Lake
knows
Erie,
any of these.
The Perfect Pickup. I'm just telling you.
Okay, I got one. When he doesn't have I don't think he's doing movies, but he has his own show. It's like a reality fitness show, or like a game show. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah,
He does?
That's
yeah. What is it? Rattlesnake something
Broken
or other.
Skull Ranch.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
something. Yeah, he
That's a
has
pretty cool show. I've watched a couple episodes of it.
What? I've never heard of any of this.
I think it's on CMT. We used to get it here, but I think our cable provider took away that
Oh.
channel.
They
Well,
bumped
I
it.
think they bumped out Stone Cold show for Brandon Ray's Hour of Music.
Yes, they did. Brandon Ray's song, brand new. Look out, baby. He's taking the world by storm.
Woo.
Yes.
Into the Earth, produced, co-written, and background sung with Keith Urban.
Dude,
Our
how
buddy
crazy is
Danny
that?
Black, our buddy Danny Black is like upgrading stages
I
and all kinds of
know.
stuff too.
He's
Yeah,
at the
doing some-
Oregon Jamboree, dude.
Well, that was
Main stage.
2 weeks ago, but yeah,
Nobody's
he won
main staging it.
he was on the little stage, and then they were so impressed by it, he wound up going to the main stage.
The
Man.
thing
so
that's crazy
congrats,
about-
Danny, that's awesome.
The thing that's so crazy about Danny is, I'm not anything about his talent. The thing that's crazy is he meets these people on cruise ships and he makes them have so much fun that they go, hey, I live in such and such place. And these people own like these mansions like on a mountain and stuff.
Oh.
And they're like, just come on out and play for us. And they invite him to
He's-
come play from a
Which is awesome.
cruise
He's like, "All right."
ship.
He's like, "Yeah, I'll do it." I'll bring
And he
my drone."
does. Yes.
Right, I'll bring my drone and my guitar. That's all I need.
It's so good. And his pedals. He has to have his pedals.
Well,
'cause
he's
he
got to
uses
have his
those.
pedals for his loops and all his stuff. But I mean, Danny's awesome.
But
Hi,
dude,
Danny.
someday
Danny would be a great wrestler. So let's just.
he would.
Oh, he would have like the people's elbow. He would steal the Rock's move, and he would actually perform the people's elbow on the Rock.
You know who had some movies back in the day too was Roddy Piper.
Oh yeah.
There was one where he would see these people like I can't remember. It was like an alien movie, and he would see them, and he could tell that they were aliens, and he went around killing all of them.
Well,
Roddy Piper. Sorry, Bob, but he did some appearances on It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Yes, he did. That was good too. Good
'Cause
old
they had
Roddy Piper.
They had
Rest
some
in
wrestling
peace.
storylines. It was great.
rest his soul. And another guy who has passed away as well is Andre the Giant. He was in a lot of old school films.
Princess
And
Bride.
yeah,
Yep.
and if you
That's
really
his
go
classic.
through
That's the best.
that is his number one. But if you go through some of the documentaries regarding that movie or regarding Andre the Giant, everyone said he was literally just a gentle giant. Sometimes he would flub his lines and he'd feel so bad, and everyone was so patient with him. But I mean, he was just a.
Does
like-
anybody
like
want a peanut?
He was just like a big walking heart. You know, he was just a big,
Yeah.
just a big mush kind of guy.
Stop that rhyming now. I mean it.
Does anybody want a peanut?
There you go.
All right. Is
Hey,
that it?
wait.
Should we
I
do
forgot.
this? Go
I
ahead.
forgot
Go ahead.
somebody. I forgot somebody. We talked about him already, but I had forgotten about this. Kevin Nash was in John Wick. Do you remember that scene? He's one of like the Russian guards at that.
Really?
He's right outside, and John Wick walks up to him, and he's like, "Are you here on business, John Wick?" He says, "Yes." And so he said, so he hands John Wick his gun and lets him just knock him out instead of killing him. So Kevin Nash gets to live.
I didn't know that. Yeah. Oh, let's not forget last one maybe, depending
Okay.
on how much time we have, is DDP. Diamond Dallas Page.
Yes!
He's been, we'll probably talk about him a little bit more on Friday and get into more detail about what he's been
I
doing.
guarantee you we'll
but
talk about him on Friday.
It's
But-
almost guaranteed.
DDP has been in all sorts of movies as well. So he's just a guy that just kind of got around, finished his wrestling career, and just kind of got into a little bit of acting and just kind of self-wellness and helping out other people that are struggling with all kinds of stuff throughout the industry.
That
Let's
seems
talk
like
about that Friday.
that seems like a
That's
Good
a
idea.
topic.
Yeah,
It's a
we'll
good
bring it
place
up.
to end the show right there. That's a good place.
I
to end the
guarantee
show.
we'll do it.
Bob, why don't you tell everybody about our sponsor?
Our sponsor's awesome. You guys play video games or watch movies. Well, forget Netflix, forget Hulu, forget all these other things. Just go to GameFly.
Your one
Darn it.
shining
Damn.
moment.
I know. I just can't. What is it?
GameFlyOffer.com
Offer.com
/HWT.
HWT. Do you need to say the / I think
Yeah, I think it's
everybody just
important.
kind of knows.
I think it's important.
But it's a great
Everybody does.
opportunity to get movies and video games. Sign up for the free 30-day trial, and get yourself some games, and you can relax at home and just enjoy those games. Once you beat it or are bored of it, go ahead and mail it back and get another one.
Just don't
GameFly.
rage quit any of the games and smash them.
No, because you got to send them back.
Yeah.
So this is like Netflix on crack, man, for video game guys and movie guys. So you can get a couple video games at a time, couple movies at a time, whatever you want, but definitely get that free trial and
At
help us out.
GameFlyOffer.com /HWT.
Slash HWT.
But
Slash.
unlike crack, don't let it ruin your life.
Yeah.
No.
Don't let it ruin your life.
Unless you
Although
can
we
make
are,
$12
as we've
million.
discussed, you could make a lot of money playing video games online.
Yeah. All right.
All right, guys. So
it.
on that note, thanks for listening. Make sure you head over to GameFly. It's important. Make sure you go to our Teespring store, pick up a T-shirt.
Yeah, get yourself a Hey We're Talking shirt.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of different options
We'll
on there.
have
Get a coffee
links.
mug, a hoodie, all that stuff. Oh, you're gonna put it down below?
Yeah.
So the link will be down there?
Yeah. Down in the bucket.
Okay, that's cool.
In the,
As long as
in
it's
the
down
basement.
there.
It's in the basement.
Get yourself a Hey We're Talking commemorative plate to display on your
We
wall.
don't have commemorative plates.
We
yet.
don't, but we do have a commemorative mug.
We do have mugs. There's actually a special Gentleman Jim version of the Hey We're Talking mug.
Why is it brown? That's what
It's
I want to
not
know.
brown. It's like a rusty orange because he likes that color.
Oh,
Do you
okay.
not understand
Well,
that?
I didn't get it, obviously.
All right. Stick a fork in it. See, everybody, see you guys Friday. We're gonna have a special guest on the show Friday. It's gonna be awesome.
What's his name?
Teaser, Rage the Lunatic.
Yeah. Rage
Just so
Lunatic.
happens to be my little brother.
Little brother.
Brother.
Little brother. And they are going to fight like cats and dogs. I can guarantee it.
Probably not.
No, that's
We
true.
don't.
They're not going to.
We'll just have a good conversation.
Okay.
Talk about wrestling.
So we'll see you guys on Friday.